obviously, I'm going to get ready with you guys as you pop on. So just make sure you put down where you're from in the comments. And then as I look at them, I will give you a shout out as I am going back and forth between my makeup and the comments. Okay. So, excuse my voice as well. I am sick, so yeah, it's been brutal. And I completely lost my voice yesterday, so I'm happy it's back a little bit. Hello, hello, as you come in, make sure to put where you're from down in the comments. Aw, that's so nice. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm recovering from being sick. Do you have anything fun for the weekend planned? Iron, hello, hello. Sure, I can pray for you. What's going on? Want to receive. Okay, so first and foremost, just go to God or Jesus, whichever you want, and just tell him everything that you've done wrong, absolutely everything, and just be like, that's it, that's all, you know. And like the faster you get it out, the easier it is, you know. Like, don't hold back. God actually has a very like a fair sense of humor. I mean, like, I don't personally, I don't talk to, like, I don't have a relationship per se with Jesus, but I have a relationship with God, because like that's just my relationship, my dynamic. That's who raised me. So like Jesus, like I still go to Jesus too, but like I call upon Jesus like when I'm scared or something, you know? Not when I have to talk about what I've done wrong. No, I don't know exactly. I just caught a cold. I'm not too sure what I got, but yeah. So like my voice right now isn't the best. Then just go be with him. That's my best advice. And I was working, so I wasn't ready, so I just figured I'd get ready with you guys here. From Europe, whoop, of course. Wouldn't that be okay? What's wrong with Europe? Browser. This is my, oh, hello, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're as strong as 1,000 gorillas. You know what? Why do you guys even have to fight? Why can't you just get along? Like, what did you do? Steal their food or something, or their baby? Like, just don't touch their babies. They're territorial over their children, okay? Ah, this one's gonna be clumpy. I don't like that. Clumpy. Sorry. How do you deal with sexist trolls on the internet? I don't. I don't deal with them. I forgot. Canada. Sorry, y'all. I'm not giving you my undivided attention. My apologies. I'm doing well. Do you remember me? Remind me. Can you tell me what we talked about, Jalal? Give me just tell me like a little hint. Okay. There, buddy. You're gonna go. Sorry about the troll, everybody. They stole my role. Aw. We talked about our dinner plan. Oh, and then I would have respectfully declined, right? Because I'm actually very happily single. Oh, Alex, okay. And that's happened quite often where I've had to put people in timeout. That being said, I don't have any children. Did we talk about anything like personally relating to you, or we're just having like general conversation? Thank you, Alex. Okay, so first and foremost, you got to figure out what makes you so nervous, right? So like, is it because what stigmatism is there? Okay, so let's go back. How were you raised? What were the beliefs and the structure that you were raised on, right? Okay. So, and think about, why do I believe this to be true? Why did I follow those rules, right? So when you really break that down, you see what you're actually afraid of is your upbringing. You're not afraid to talk to girls. Does that make sense? Our communication skills. If I could change one thing about the world, it'd be everyone's ability to communicate and express themselves accurately without violence. Hello. We're just talking everything and anything. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? How everyone. Sorry, I'm doing my makeup too at the same time, so just bear with me here. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? World peace. Okay, so can I ask you? I'm pretty calm, thank you. No. World peace is a choice. Okay, so let me ask you something. When we say, if I could change one thing about the world, it'd be world peace. But that is within your control. If you want world peace, it's as simple as making a choice to be peaceful, right? So you can be a part of that change, and it can already happen. But it's not going to be something that we're going to agree on. The only thing that we're going to agree on is to be peaceful. That is it. So okay, so how can you love yourself? How can you parent yourself now that you're an adult and you're not under their thumb? How can you re-nurture yourself? How can you become the parent that you never had to yourself? Of course, Jude. Okay, whoa. I'm not going to point fingers on who doesn't want world peace. Okay, let's think about this, okay? If I'm going to choose to be peaceful right now, regardless of what any stereotype is out there, I'm going to be, even if that is the case, I'm still going to go and do this over here and be peaceful, right? So, like, that's what I mean. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Sometimes it's worth not saying anything at all. And it depends on the circumstances. Like, are you in front of a person that is known to be confrontational? Well, forever hold your peace, because if you want world peace, you have to be peaceful. Hello, Ivy. How are you? Mayo Skin is talking. Okay, that's great. Yes, and the thing is, like, guys, we can be mad at each other, or we can still talk about what happened in history, or like what they put in the textbooks and taught us, or we can just look and focus on right now. Like there's a lot going on in the world, okay? And when you look at it as a whole, it's very overwhelming. It makes me want to put my phone down and stop looking at what's actually happening, but that's not part of the solution. If there is a lot, and we have let it get out of hand to an extreme ripple. There's an extreme ripple in effect, okay? And it's hurting a lot of people. No, but the thing is, like, the battles that they're fighting. Sorry, y'all, my live stream crashed. It will do that a lot, okay? I'm not trying to say, the people that are in government, okay, think about it, okay? Yes, you have an ego. 100% you got an ego, okay? What else do you have is pressure. A lot of pressure. Give me a second here. Hold on. Okay, so you have a lot of pressure and a lot of decisions you have to make, okay? So the way that they have it set up and operating is, okay, so let's look. We have global warming, okay? This is one solution, or you can kill a bunch of people because this is what's happening and this is the forecast of it. If you're in a position and there's a lot of pressure on you and you're only given two choices, you're obviously going to choose the lesser evil, okay? This is how things have become the way that they are. That being said, That's not, we don't need to hate each other for that. We need to change the way the system works, right? They should have teams of people to go search out alternative solutions, to do the research on the products. Like, why isn't this a thing? So, like, we are the problem. We are the monster as the society. They made the rules that doesn't allow for out of the box thinking. And any out of the box thinking gets pushed out of there, right? They don't want people with innovation. So, like, it is what it is. Like, we can either stop participating or we can participate. Like, I don't know. Because people are afraid to get blown up, maybe. Okay, the whole thing about it though is, so for instance, war, the only reason why nuclear weapons was made was because war was forced upon us, okay? I don't think humans ever wanted to go into war and kill each other. I really don't. Did I dress up for this? No, I'm just in regular clothing. Okay, okay, what about this? How about in Iran, when that missile that they dropped was off and it ended up hitting a little girl's school? That is murder. Our government should be in jail right now, okay? That is straight up murder. I don't care if it's like, that is not a whoopsie. I don't care if you're with military. People need to think about what they're doing. I don't give a fuck about what group you belong to, okay? I don't care what country you're from. Like, there should be certain things that are just like the status quo, a foundational rule. Because when we grew up, we got in trouble if we didn't share our toys. We had to be nice to our friends. We had to learn how to communicate. Why is it that when you get older, you are praised for doing the exact opposite? For taking things from people, for blowing things up that don't belong to you, or people up? Like, how does that make sense? I'm not against any culture. I'm saying I wouldn't appreciate if my child got blown up. Like, I don't have children, but if I did, I wouldn't appreciate it. So I'm pretty sure they don't appreciate it either. Right? That's something we can agree on. I know you won't forget Iran, and I'm not saying that you should. But the thing is, like, I'm sitting here advocating, saying it's not okay no matter where it is. And that government should be going to prison because they just committed murder. I don't know, if someone blew up your child, would you ever forget? I'm just asking. I don't blame them for not forgetting. Think about it. If someone blew up your child, would you not be angry? So, like, all I'm trying to say is, like, I can see every perspective and I can see from every angle. All is fair in love and war, but nothing is fair when war is associated with people who didn't do the crime. Just because you live somewhere doesn't mean that you should die for someone else's actions, especially when it's in a government body that you have no control over. So all I'm trying to say is, like, yes, you can be mad, but be mad at the proper people. I do think about some of the comments later. Actually, yeah, I do. I actually have very good, genuine conversations. It's hard to be able to make a point and then also keep up with the comments at the same time. So I do ask if there's something that was said that you feel is valuable or you would like me to read, please put it in the comments again. $200 of what? I don't understand. Okay, well, I wouldn't give control to them. Like, we're giving control to our military, to Israel, is the definition of treason. I don't understand. I like, see, the thing is, like, I don't understand a lot of the semantics of all of it, okay? That being said, I don't need to understand semantics to know that when you miss your point and you end up blowing up a school instead, that is still murder. I don't need to know semantics to understand that. Nobody does. You don't need a degree. You don't need no freaking, it's not rocket science. That is wrong, right? That's all I'm trying to say. One second, Stevie, hold on. She doesn't know about what the Iranians did to our people back in the 70s when they took them hostage. Okay, look, everyone's been a slave, okay? Everybody. I'm not trying to, hey, yo. Okay, listen, Linda. Listen. I'm talking about today. What in my lifetime have I witnessed, okay? I'm not going to go back in the day to freaking, I can't solve that, man. If you're going to ask me to go back in time, I can't do that. So don't give me a fucking problem where it's impossible to solve, okay? It's impossible. Yes, that happened. But did I do it? No, I didn't. Did my ancestors? Maybe. Like I said, it's not fair for someone to perish because of a crime that they did not do. So listen, like, if you want to talk about the issues today and actually create some change, we can do that. But I'm not going to argue with you about history. No, because I didn't experience it, and two, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you. Are you ready to move on? Can we be adults now? Maybe he is, because honestly, like, Steve, what would you like me to do about the past? I'm not going to pay you no money, so what would you like me to do about the past? Like, when you're going through, like, even in business, okay? When your cash flow stops and you have a hiccup in it, there's nothing you can do about the past, but there is different things that you have to do to make sure that you can sustain that break to keep your business to be sustainable, right? Okay. So all I'm trying to say, if there's nothing you could do about it in business, there's nothing we could do about it in life. Okay? That's kind of like a reflection. The past is the past. I'm sorry. Do you want to forgive me? Okay, what do you mean I can't? Okay, hey, Stevie. Okay, let's calm down. Let's break this down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna start reading your comments here and actually have a conversation with you. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, right now? I don't know how to go about it, how to stop it. So yes, I don't have the skills, nor do I have the knowledge. Okay, I'm not that person. I don't have the knowledge, therefore trying to maintain my everyday life as well as get that knowledge is almost completely unrealistic for the way that society is set up, okay? It's not that I don't see you. I would never say that you deserve it. Not once did I say that you deserved it. So why would I start saying that now? So before you start putting words in my mouth, let's look at the facts here, okay? Okay, so why are you going into threatening me now, Stevie? Think about it. Look at your escalation, okay? So you say she would probably say I deserve it. So now you're fueling yourself to believe something that was never said. Therefore, now you're going to attack me. Okay, like I see you, buddy. And the only reason why I'm taking the time to read this is because, Stevie, I want you to understand how you are fueling your own delusion, okay? Me, just because I am white and I'm not in Iran, doesn't mean I'm against you. The way that life is built out here makes it almost impossible for any regular person to be able to do something big enough to make something happen. And I will apologize for that. I will apologize on behalf of the society of how the world is now operating. That's not fair to you. It's not fair to anybody. And it doesn't make it right. And I will never say it will. It is. I will never say that because it's not. That being said, I'm also not going to promise you I can do anything about it. Okay? Because I'm all good with my demons, bro. I know I don't have to apologize, but that is the most justified apology I could give him, okay? And meaningful one, okay? If he wants fake, sure, no, sorry, I refuse. I will not be fake. All I can apologize for is what is structured and what is true. Stevie, if you see me as the enemy, that's fine. I think that's disgusting, and I think women should not have two husbands, but like, whatever. Do you know what? I'm not a person who has multiple partners, so I mean, like, but who am I to judge anybody who does? I gotta chickadee check myself there. I do listen to metal sometimes. I have Trump what? I don't even... Okay, Stevie, look, I'm not going to fight with you, buddy, okay? Much love. I'm sorry you're going through what you're going through. I'm not your enemy, and if I could do something about it, I would. But I'm just a regular person, just like you. So just know that I love you, and I wish you well. We just talk and have conversation. That's okay, Izzy. Don't worry about it. Honestly, sweetheart, like, if anything, I'm glad to have these conversations with people because as much as they want to say and fight, like, that's the demon within them, right? That's not within me. And I'm able to hold my composure because it doesn't trigger me. I'm triggering them, and that's why they attack. They come at me as hard as they do because, like, they're trying to get something out of me that I'm never going to give them. That's all it is. Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Okay, so, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, man. My eye color changes. You know, if she okay, I hate to say this, but like you can go get a protective order at the courthouse and you can get your children back, at least that way. And I would suggest you do it before she does, because women, this is how feminism has gotten out of hand, okay? So an emergency protective order is there for when you actually need it. Women have weaponized this against men. So like, and I've seen it time and time again firsthand with people I know, and their whole lives get torn upside down. They can't go to their own home. They can't see their children. They can't, and if they do go anywhere near there, then they go to jail. Like, this is a problem. This is a serious problem. If she just got up and left, I advise going to get one of those, so that you don't end up in a worse position. Unless you're like super abusive, then don't do that. I don't know who, I don't have a favorite Australian painter. Oh, that's very nice to say, Jake. I like your stupid face. That's cool, thank you. No, I'm not Jewish. Wait, hold on. Was it she? I don't know. Hold on. What are they talking about? It's okay. I got to keep up down here. In my country, they will take your kids and apply for alimony and take half of your earnings too. Oh my god. Oh man, that's bad. Okay. I might have to. I'm the only one who works. I got a government job and she doesn't work. It's the craziest thing because she's a good mom and I don't want to put our kids through the court. Dude, she probably left you for another man. If you're working and she's a good mom and you guys aren't fighting and stuff, she most certainly has left you for another person. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I really am. Make sure she's okay. Like, I don't know, the fact that she just gets up and left like that, like without even saying like she's okay or nothing, like that's kind of concerning. Like, did they all get kidnapped or something? Like, you don't know that either, right? So like, if anything, you can do like an emergency, like I would make sure that she's okay first and foremost prior to getting this emergency protective order, because her well-being obviously is important, and your children's well-being, of course. Plot quote. Freaking easy, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hey, that's so true. And I watched so many documentaries like that. You're welcome. I love the single life, okay? I'm not even gonna, like, I'm not, as in single life, as in, like, I don't have no drama. Like, yes, I get asked out frequently, but, like, I'm just saying that's not even, I'm just so happily single. No. What is ASMR again? Like, is that, like this? Or something like, I don't know. I don't have my nails done, though. So I got no ticky things. I've been working. And then I was sick. See you. Thanks for tuning in. Yo, listen. This is no makeup on, okay? The only thing I have on for makeup is mascara. So Okay, I also lost my voice too. So, hold on. I know what you did last summer. Is that good? Does that work? Did you hear that? Sometimes it is about causing misery. I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know what these freaking delusional freaking women who take children from their freaking dads think. I don't get along with most women in general. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care what fucking celebrity is wearing what on, like, or brand name, or going out drinking and like for hanging out at bars. Like, I don't care. Like, that's not me. So like, I have a hard time getting along with women in general. That being said, what they tell themselves to take their kids away from their dads, I don't know, man. I wish I had some insight for you, but I got nothing. Oh, of course, I don't go. I will be here always. Although some things may be changing about me. Okay, so I recently got some new spiritual guidance. So I'm learning. I think the way that maybe I was approaching things, or like my value, like things were starting to get a little. Actually, what it was is I finally clued in and I finally understood what was in front of me. And then I stopped being afraid of it. And then I actually started to learn about it. That's the thing. So like I'm now seeing that there may be some errors in the ways that I deliver information, or that the way that what I place value on, right? So that might be changing. Both. Hi, I'm Julia. My channel's about internal conflict resolution. Yes, I'm authentic. I don't know how to be performative. Even if I wanted to, I can't. I believe in a higher power. Wait, we were in a contest? What? Okay. Jay. Like I said, I'm happily single. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys. I love you all, but like what I'm trying to say is like me and my heart right now is happily single. So let's just like respect that wall for now, okay? Thank you. I'm building myself down so I can rebuild back up, okay? It's a process. Yo, Danny, my father is God. That God freaking raised me, dude. Jesus is my brother. If you want to go spiritual terms, okay? Like I was not chosen by my parents. I was on my own at 13 years old. The only thing that could have raised me, or that I will give credit to, is a God, a higher power, something more than I. I'm not indoctrinated, but I was always provided for. I mean, as much as I was in dangerous situations, I was safe. And like who I am today is all because of God. I'm 27 or 28 now. I don't know, Jay, you're going to go have to take it up with the creator. Leave my teeth alone. I'm on the 16th, I go get Invisalign, okay? Thank you. Empathy going quiet. Look this up. It might speak to your process being one complete whole. What am I looking up? Like what? Like empathy going quiet? Is that what you're saying? It's not empathy. It's more or less I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much because at first, like, I don't even understand it myself, but I will definitely take a look into it. Are so drawn when we already obviously know it's bad. Are so drawn. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Jay. I'm from Canada. You with the boot? I agree. 28 is way too. I'm still a baby, okay? Let me just be young. I look at my sins every day. Don't worry. Thank God I don't have a lot of them, because as soon as I did, like, as soon as I feel like it comes up, I just deal with it right away. You know what I mean? Like, I don't try and let that shit fester or avoid it, because like then I can't operate and I can't even function, right? So like you guys don't get it, okay? Like if I even the slightest bit fall out of alignment or not, like I'm not in purity, you don't get it, man. You don't get it. I do not operate on the same operating system as an average human being. And I don't know how to explain it. Like, I cannot do wrong because I can't function. I won't, like, my brain, I'll sit there and I'll think about it all day. And then if I don't talk about it or correct it right away and apologize for it, even if it's like nothing, like the smallest little thing, I like glitch out like a robot. Like, I do not function. I can't go forward. I can't go back. I'm just like stuck. You're right, I am cray. You save your juice. You save your juices, buddy. Hold on, I need a drink, guys. I need some juice. You hear my voice, guys? This is what it says. I've been sick. And I wasn't even yelling or anything. I went to that concert, to that ASAP Rocky concert, and then I left after the first two songs because it's just not my scene. And then, where's my cup? Oh no. Okay. We'll get a new cup. That's fine. And then, yeah, it just wasn't my scene because, like, I don't really want to belong to the gangster rap fucking bitches getting money and killing people. Like, I just said, I'd rather not, you know? So then, yeah, so then I left, and then the next day, my throat started to hurt. And then I got body aches so bad, and then, so I slept for 2 days, and then I lost my voice. Like, I didn't even stand up and cheer. I didn't yell for it. I think I sat in my seat and clapped just because I wanted to be nice. You know, I wasn't trying to be like that chick. I'm being unsupportive, you know? So, didn't want to be that guy, so. I know, but I wasn't screaming a lot. That's the thing. A juice date. No. Your senses of what have been enhanced? I know, I agree with you. Gary, I know this. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna, like, this is the first time in my life where I'm not trying to be something I'm not, okay? Like, the first portion of my life, I didn't know that's what I was doing, right? So I was a hustler, but then my boyfriend got murdered in 2019. And I was like, whoa, I don't want to do this anymore. This isn't what I want in my life. I don't want to end up dead or in jail or both, you know? So then I changed my life, and then I didn't know who I was. So, like, I feel now at this point in my life, like, I finally am grounded enough to move into a future of good experiences. Yeah, I left home at 13, yes. Yeah, I mean, like, that's okay. Him getting murdered, not okay. But at the same sense, like, he's also the only person that showed me what a good relationship is, okay? So, like, there's so many things that I'm grateful from that period of time. Because before that, I didn't have any experience of a healthy relationship. So, like, would you rather have short-term love or long-term lust? You know? So I'm grateful that I got to experience that. Hello. Yeah, my mom was super pretty. She was actually very pretty. I love mushrooms. I'm not gonna lie. I do support mushrooms. Yes. But what is, hold on. If you cover your right nostril. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Thank you. Okay. I have been up to, so I went, okay, guys, get this. I went out to this job, okay? This is a contract, okay? I'm doing geomembranes. Oh my God. So the crew that I'm on, the crew that I'm on, okay, listen to this. I have to come back because I have to put my cat down, okay? She's sick. She's eating a plastic bag. Yeah, there's something that going on. Okay. So I put my cat down. I'm not allowed to go back out to work because his wife doesn't like me. Because his wife has an issue with a woman being on the crew. Yeah. So I was supposed to go back out to work, and now I'm not. So, like, that's fun. But it's okay. I have a different job coming up here right away. I'm just saying, guys, as much as you want to say, like, life is glamorous, the reason why I don't work in a normal job, hear me out, is because I always, if I'm not, like, there's people above me. You have to work your way up in a job. I always get kicked out for some stupid reason. So I stopped working for other people, okay? I stopped altogether. But it still happens. It's just amazing that it still happens in contract work too. Like, I'm out there as a business, myself. Just in it, like, on a crew. For fuck's sakes, man. I'm a loser? Sure. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I didn't sign a contract. I didn't go out to work for their domestic. I'm not employed by their domestic. Like, in all honesty, it's a blessing in disguise because if that's how he does business, that would be a poor business decision on my end for my own business. Just saying. Oh my goodness. My beauty is not my worth, thank you. Please, please. Yes, I know I shouldn't be talking about this on live stream. I know it's not professional, but at the same sense, dude. Definitely a beautiful loser. Okay, that's fine. I'm the biggest loser. You're right. Honestly, them calling me a loser doesn't even bug me. Like, I hope they get some kind of fulfillment out of it, if anything. Like, if it makes them happy, that's cool because it doesn't affect me at all. You're not a lover. You're well put. I never claimed to be a lover. I'm sorry. What? Anonymous game. Warden, I'm not here to make friends. I think that's your first mistake. But I'll read the book and I'll let you know how it goes, okay? Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to influence people. I'm not here to make friends with people. I'm here to talk about the truth. And that's just the way it is. It's so hard for you to get out of your negative thinking and feels like you attract those things because you focus only on the negative. So you're saying I attracted not coming back because I had to put my cat down? I don't understand. Hey man, if I called that in my own life, that's fair. Do you know what? I'm actually rather happy given the amount of maybe I'm not cutthroat enough. Maybe I don't have that doesn't like feed my motivation. You know what I mean? Truth feeds my motivation. So I'm actually fairly happy. I was just sharing to you guys an experience of what happened. That doesn't mean I'm sad about it. Like I'm actually pretty happy still. Don't get it twisted. What's your question there, Parker? Film industry, maybe. Blue-eyed people never look drunk. Oh my god. Daniel, you're actually so wrong, but that's okay. I'm honestly, it's okay. Like, I'm not mad, guys. I'm not sad. I'm not mad. I'm actually like, I'm okay. I didn't say you were here to do anything. You shouldn't be doing anything for anyone on the internet. The advice was to help you reach your personal and professional goals based on your. Okay, cool. And I will actually, I own that book. So I will make it a point of reading it. I just wanted to point out, like, I'm not here to influence people. That's not why I'm here. That's all. I will read the book, though. Good. Let them hate. Hey, man, I'm totally okay with people not liking me. Want to know why? Because, like, I stopped trying to be liked by everybody when I realized that I don't even like everybody. Like, life changer right there. That's all I got to say. Like, why? Why would I want to be liked by everyone when I don't even like everyone? Right? It's not realistic, man. It's really not. Hey, man, if someone has enough energy to hate me, oh, man, good for them. Good for fucking them. I ran out of that kind of energy a long time ago. Like, like, I'm actually probably going to be clapping for them because, like, damn, that takes a lot of energy. Like, good for freaking them. I am single, yes. I've been losing my voice, I know. Not too much there. I'm not even going to call you grandson, you imbecile. I'm 28. If I'm able to have children. So, like, if by the time I want a child, I'm not married, I will go find a sperm donor, have a baby all on my own without that man there. But, like, but that will be the agreement. You know, like that would be the arrangement. It's not going to be like I'm taking your child from you and taking all your money too. Ha ha ha. You know, like I'm not going to be that chick. Horrible plan. Okay, guys. First, you have to know your, like, your self first. Then, same with others. So then you would really like to talk with people too. I know myself very well. That's the problem. I know myself so well that I can see how well people don't know themselves. And to me, I'm not trying to ruin their parade. I would gladly leave them in their ignorant bliss unless they ask. Thank you. And like, how do I know that they don't know themselves? Because I ask them questions that they sit and they're like, oh shit, they never thought about that before. Okay, so like, then it gets a little awkward because they're like, all of a sudden they start feeling some type of way about the question I just asked them. And I was just trying to like, I had genuinely curious, freaking thought it was a normal kind of conversation to have. And I guess not, you know? So then it's like, oh damn, and that got awkward real fast. So then I'm just like, okay, bye. You know what I mean? Like this is the issue. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but like my level of, or the depth that I carry within me offends people because they didn't think of it first, okay? And I'm super young. I'm only 28 years old. So like, think about it. I'm talking to like some person who's 30, 35, 38. I'm 28, 10, almost a decade younger. And I'm asking them questions they've never thought about before. It's usually when it's like women to women, that's the worst, okay? Yeah. So. %100% true. True Manchu. Okay. Yo, I can't rap or sing. Cause yo, I'm getting Invisalign right away here, man, guys. You're so like, I don't know, man. Go ahead and judge. Just do it. And then one day when you can't, that's not something you can talk about anymore, you can suck my fucking. %100. Science didn't make things that shouldn't have happened naturally happen. So to the question about the Nobel Prize husband being the thing, whatever, like, depends on what you want a Nobel Prize for. Okay? If you got it for the vaccines, the Pfizer, the COVID vaccines, no, I probably wouldn't even be there sitting beside you. I would divorce you. And I wouldn't take any of your money because you're too pathetic and I hate you. What kind of change and impact did it make? Is it something that I also want to stand beside and would be proud of? Because if it's not, then I'm not going to be your wife. Period. Like, I don't give a fuck what you do. If it's not something that helps humanity and the world as a whole, you're not going to impress me much. Period. And I will tell you that to your face, and I will take nothing from you, and I will walk away with nothing from you. because it's too pathetic for me to stand. I'd have any association to it. But that's just me, though. I have a little bit of knowledge about astrology. Mainly, I just got what God tells me, so. I know, I understand. I was just saying, like, if you wanted my honest opinion, that is my honest opinion. That is how I would honestly act in that situation. So, like, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. If that was a little hard to hear, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Good thing I'm not, though, right? No, there's no redos. I don't have a boyfriend. Because that's who raised me. I'm not indoctrinated. I'm not talking about like the Bible Christian indoctrination of a church. No, I'm talking the personal relationship. When I say God, I'm talking about life as 13-year-old me alone on the street at talking to myself, but really I'm talking to God, okay? So like that's what I mean by God, okay? That's what raised me. I'm not talking about the fucking stereotype typical church girl, okay? Like fuck that shit. Yo, my mom went to take me to get baptized and we got kicked out of the church. I never got baptized, okay? So like I think I've been to church a matter of like 5 times in my whole life. Ah, God. Gosh darn it, you know? Gosh darn it. Well, just, yeah, like my personal relationship, not following a book. My teeth need God. Don't worry, honey, it's getting there, okay? We got everyday money. We must be the real best all of the time. Rational people. Daniel, I've done all of them. Not anymore. I'm just saying I've done them. I've done all of them. Yeah, I got kicked out of church. I was a baby. I couldn't even talk yet. I didn't even freaking get baptized, man. Seriously, that's the thing. 100% you don't. And then, okay, so then also, beauty is to me. Wait, what? Yo, I don't use my beauty as a meal ticket. Wanna know why? Because I know I can and I don't. Wanna know why? Because the devil's like, hey, if you want to come over this way, you could always just, you know, it'd be a lot easier for you. And I'm like, hey, God, or hey, not God, oh my gosh. I'm like, hey, devil, you know who's given one of those? Like me and the devil at this point, like I know his tricks and I'm able to like maneuver out of them. And he stopped trying them a long time ago because he realized that I caught on to his games. So like now it's just kind of a head nod, you know? So. Fully obese. You're right, I am. I'm so obese. I do like cats. Look like a female Jordan Peterson, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with everything here. Sorry, guys. Sorry. No, yo. I have not had a bad... I don't hate on people who are in church reading the book. I don't. All I'm trying to say is that's not me. I'm not hating. So please don't mistake my assertiveness for like shunning anything else, okay? No, I'm just being very assertive in what I am because I was just trying to clear up any confusion. I don't hate on anybody else and what they believe. Jay, I don't even know you. Why would I move out to the ocean with you? You're probably going to murder me or something. Send you like 10 messages and that have responded back to 21. I know it's hard sometimes, but if you skip over stuff and I'll say another minute or so. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Connor. My apologies. I have been reading, like I said. I'm not trying to skip through everything, so I'm sorry if you feel I'm ignoring you. Good night, Jay. See you. Sleep well. Benjamin, you're not my boyfriend. Nice try, though. That's cute. Hello. Thank you for stopping in. Actually, it's 10 o'clock now. I'm probably gonna... Girl, I have to say you are... Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm sure you're drop dead gorgeous, too. I can't see... I see a tiny little photo of you, but you look very pretty. Whoa. Okay, I just... Like, if I don't know you and I'm just gonna go somewhere random place... Like, anything can happen, Jay. So, like, you keep... Like, would I consider it? I'm not even considering having a boyfriend right now. Moving out to the ocean with somebody I haven't even met. I don't know, Jay. Like, think about it. Probably not. Because I don't know you. I'm already happily smiling and living all on my own. Well, I don't know how a real queen should be treated. I honestly don't know. So I'm trying to figure that out myself first and treat myself like a queen because like I had a lot of self-love like issues, okay? So like because of all that self-healing and learning how to love myself and parent myself and like want more from myself, I feel like that's kind of a messy process and I don't want another person to be there and experience that. So out of respect for whoever my next partner may be, I'm going to heal first. I'm going to love me first. And then when I'm ready and I feel that I've established a routine and a structure in my life around self-love and I am able to make space for another person, I will then at that point consider a relationship. But until I get there, I'm just a hot mess, okay? Just let me be a hot mess all on my own, okay? I'm so okay with that. I'm happily single being my hot mess self. Okay, but I'm going to kick off, guys. You have a lovely, lovely, lovely night. Mwah, 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 mwah. and I'll catch you next Friday.